very much for purchasing the levelLink. I know you're excited, so I'm going to show you how to get it installed. First things first, a few things to note. It can be installed vertically, horizontally, either direction, doesn't matter. When you go ahead and calibrate the device, it will automatically detect which way it's oriented and it will adjust everything accordingly. That being said, there are a few things to note. Number one, it needs to be installed perpendicular to the RV, whether it's this way or this way. So what that means is it can be installed here or here, but it cannot be installed on an angle surface like that. Last thing to note is it's also best to install it a minimum of 12 to 24 inches away from the ceiling or from the floor. This just prevents the RF deflection and interference from those surfaces when you're trying to connect from your towing vehicle. I think that's about it. So I'm going to set the camera down and get this mounted, and then we'll go through the setup. Alright, the device is installed. If you haven't already, you can remove the battery insulation tab. You'll see the LEDs light up indicating that the device is powered. What you're going to do next is pull out your phone, open the camera app, and scan the QR code on the device. That will give you a link to tap. Some phones are different, but it should open you up directly to the App Store if it's an iPhone, and the Google Play Store if you have an Android device. Tap install. We'll wait for that to complete. Okay, so the installation is complete. Go ahead and tap open. It's going to take you through some onboarding graphics. Alright, so at this point, the first time you open the app, it's going to ask you for various permissions. On some devices, it will ask you for location permission. Note that we do not gather your location information at any point. Android just requires that permission because in some instances, Bluetooth can be used to get your location, but that's not something we do, even though we have to request the permission. Tap allow, and you're good to go. What you're going to do at this point is press and hold the pairing button, and that's going to put the device in pairing mode. And if this is the first time setting up your levelLink, it's going to give you a pop-up telling you that a new device has been discovered. You can just tap on Setup Device, tap Continue. Here you can select your RV type. We have a travel trailer, so I'm just going to leave it there. Now this part is important. It's asking for the installation orientation of the levelLink inside of your RV. We installed it next to the radio with the label facing the front of the RV. So we are going to rotate it as such there and tap next. Next, in order to calculate the height of the blocks that are needed to get level, we have to enter in the wheelbase width. I believe on this RV that's about 100 inches, and the pivot length is going to be different for a travel trailer than it is going to be for a class A, B, or C. For a travel trailer, it is from the back wheel to the jack, and I believe on this one that's about 200 inches. Now we have to calibrate the device. This is the last step. Before calibration, you're going to want to make sure that your RV has been leveled just using a typical bubble level. Basically what the calibration does is it tells the levelLink that this is level, and that's what it uses as the basis for all of the measurements. Go ahead and tap calibrate and complete setup. Alright, we are good to go. Now that the device is paired up and connected, you can tap this and You have the roll, which is the side to side, pitch, front to back. As you can see, everything's leveled up and good to go. If you ever want to change some of those settings, such as the RV type, you can do that through the settings of the device, installation orientation, the wheelbase or the pivot length, or if the device gets out of calibration for whatever reason, maybe it's been bumped or who knows what, you can come in here and do a recalibration after you've leveled your RV again using a bubble level. So the levelLink is very precise. I'll see if I can show you. If I rock the RV, I don't have any of the stabilizers down, so you can see as I rock the RV, it moves just slightly by a few tenths of a degree. And that's it. Very simple. Thanks for following along. If you have any issues, you can reach out to me personally. If you just go to rugio.com/contact and submit a request through there, that goes to my personal email, and I will respond back to you within a couple of hours and get you squared away. So thanks and have a great day.